Hello, this is Diana. This is my Trailblazers of the Universe YouTube channel. On my channel, I'm helping you fearlessly and unapologetically live your best, most authentic life. I'm helping you break through your barriers and transcend any limitations that you may have. If that sounds good to you, make sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. So today's inspirational message is that no one is coming to rescue you. You have to save yourself. So, with everything that's going on in this world, there's a lot of chaos, but I always say there's divine order in chaos. There's a purpose, secret order, and everything's interconnected. There are a lot of people that are giving too much power away to an outside source to come rescue them. They think they're going to get beamed up. They think Jesus is coming again. They think one of the people running for office right now is going to rescue them from their own personal hell, right? Or there's people that are waiting for someone to say something or to do something to improve their life. But when we do this, we are giving our power away. No one's coming to rescue and save you. You have to be able to rescue and save yourself. How? You need to do inner work. The outer world is a reflection of the inner world. So each of us, in order to shift our consciousness, to raise the frequency within ourselves and of the planet, it starts with you. It starts by going within. A lot of it's going to be shadow work you're going to have to do. It's probably going to require you to be uncomfortable. But the more you can go within for guidance and answers and what the next step you should take is. Some people are going through a dark night of the soul where it seems like everything's falling apart. It's just the things that aren't in alignment or aren't where your life's supposed to go are going to fall apart, right? That's relationships, jobs. If you don't know what your purpose is, more than likely they're going to be things that are clearly not your purpose that are going to be the things that are falling apart. It could be habits, addictions, relationships. It could be a dynamic with family members. We are in a society where a lot of people are traumatized on a variety of different levels, so it can be very difficult, especially to see some of the things that are being exposed right now in the world and that will continue to be exposed. We are age of Aquarius, right? The age of information, when all truths will be revealed. Things that are done in the dark are being brought to light. It can be like everything that you depended on in life or thought was true, you're finding out isn't. And some people might find this to be very depressing or like a shock to your psyche, but it actually can give you a sense of freedom because it's showing you that you can choose something different. The program is crashing. The house of cards is crashing. The corrupt beings, their system is crashing, right? The enslavement system is crashing. Some people are used to feeling enslaved in this kind of system we live in, the kind of world matrix we live in, right? But you can choose freedom now. You can make a different choice. You can say, hey, obviously this wasn't working. Now, let me find something that does. Let me follow my own intuition. Instead of taking the guidance of everyone else, what works for them or what didn't work for them, and letting people project their fears onto me, their experiences, which I'm not saying you can't learn from other people. I'm not saying it's not good to have a mentor, but you have your own internal guidance system, and you need to use that. A lot of people are disconnected from themselves. They're not getting the guidance from source. You have that connection there, but some people are too distracted with other things. They let other things cloud their judgment. They're taking advice from other people. They're letting corrupt individuals run their lives and decide what's best for them. I'll just say people that don't have their best interests or that aren't in your shoes. You're taking advice from these people. We need to learn to go within more and stop looking for external validation of what our life should be or the next step we should take. You have your intuition and we need to use it. So that's going to require you to maybe cut out distractions or to cut out people or energies or habits, locations, anything, activities that are making you feel more disconnected from yourself and from source in general. There are certain things that are going to cloud your judgment. They're going to make you question yourself. They're going to make you doubt yourself. Maybe have some shame and guilt. They're going to play on your lower emotions. Attachments you have to things that aren't in alignment. They're going to be illuminated this time. It's a lot of inner work, a lot of shadow work. It's really the only way that you can, quote unquote, save yourself and be more free is by going within, following your own intuition. What resonates with you on a soul level and letting go of things that don't. I think by now, for a lot of people, Maybe not people that aren't aware, but people that are more aware, that are going through an awakening now, or have done some inner work on themselves, right? Done some shadow work, can see through all the illusions, are starting to see that everything begins with you, right? Going within. The more we try to seek validation and guidance from the outside, the more we lose our own power, and we're giving our power away. You're a powerful creator and spiritual being having a temporary human experience. You came here with your own intuition and internal guidance system, right? So what's preventing you from tapping in to your own intuition? What's causing you to want to constantly look outside for the guidance and the answers that you want instead of going within? Your soul knows what you need to do, but you aren't listening. You aren't seeing. You aren't getting the synchronicities. You aren't getting the intuitive nudges because you're distracted with things that aren't going to help you. There are a lot of things right now that are trying to pull at your emotions, at your heartstrings. Just go on social media. You can find a bunch of stories, I'm not even going to start with the news, that are going to bring up, they're going to try to tug at your emotions and your heartstrings and make you angry. They're trying to evoke a certain emotion out of you. And these things are going to distract you from tapping into your own intuition, from doing the inner work, from connecting more to source, from finding your purpose or stepping more into your purpose, or listen to that intuitive nudge you have, the spiritual download, your spirit guides, whatever, higher self, whatever you believe in, God, source. You don't need an outside source to save you. This whole spiritual journey and what we're going through right now on a collective level is teaching you to go within, back to the basics. A lot of these attachments we have to materialism, toxicity, just like fear, all these negative emotions, just like draining. A lot of people are miserable. Some people take themselves out because they can't handle it. They don't want to do the inner work. This journey is not easy. You know, you're going through your shadow, right? You're doing a lot of heavy shadow work. There's a lot of darkness, right? But remember, we want to balance our dark and our light. So by doing the shadow work, by doing the inner work, by going within more, how can you practice going within more? Meditating more, doing breath work, spending time in nature, spending more time alone. Solitude's so important. I know people have families, they have relationships, they're in living situations where you can't always get alone time. And maybe you don't have your own sacred space where you can like sit and process what's your emotions and get some clarity and meditate and get some guidance. But if you can find some time every day, even if it's 10 minutes, something just to spend time alone with yourself, turn off all the distractions, turn off your phone, turn off the TV, sit with yourself. What is your body trying to tell you? What is your intuition trying to tell you? Higher self, spirit guides, whatever. What do you know on a soul level that you need to do right now? Or that's not, or it's clearly not working, right? Something's being illuminated. Don't rely so much on other people to rescue you, because only you can rescue yourself. If you're in what you feel like is a personal hell, then the only way out is within. As within, so without. As above, so below. You know, it's okay to help other people, it's okay to get guidance from other people, but at the end of the day, don't go against your own intuition to listen to someone else's advice, you know. And they have their own internal guidance system. That might be something that works for them, and it could be an idea maybe to inspire you, but just don't go against your own intuition and what you know on a soul level that you need to do or that would help you, because you're waiting on some outside source to come save you. Because if you're waiting for that, you might be really misguided, or just doing something that really isn't meant for you, that isn't going to align you with your highest self and your optimal timeline. You know, it might go elsewhere. Not to say you can't learn a lot on that journey, because sometimes people need to learn the hard way. They need to learn by something not working out or something crashing. From that contrast, you're finding out what does work for you. So whatever it is, it's a journey within. So go on that journey within and journal out what you're learning. You know, extract the lessons and apply the lessons to your life. That's how we evolve. That's how we shift to the next level. And finding more power within. The more you go within, the less power you're giving to others, and the more you're empowering yourself, and you're going to be trusting yourself and your intuition more. And you'll feel more confident, and you won't feel so dependent on others. It will be like a new sense of self, and you'll really align more with your best authentic self. That's all I have for today. If you like this content, hit those like and subscribe buttons. I also have a Facebook group, Instagram, TikTok, and 2 podcasts. The links are in this video description. I also offer coaching, so if you need intuitive guidance to motivate and support you on your spiritual healing and or self-improvement journey, my contact information is in this video description. Have a good day. Namaste.